Welcome back. My name is Monette, and this is my channel, Evolve with Monette. So good to share some energy with you today. Hold on one second. Okay. So good to share some energy with you today. All right, guys. So we just had a chance to connect. And a moment ago, if you caught that, I did a Jenga and tarot reading. And now we're going to do a unicorn unboxing. For those of you that are new here, I'm a professional intuitive empath. I never know if I say that. I say it so much that I don't even know if I ever say it. But it is a deck that I just received, and it was sent to me from my bestie, and she sent it while she was in Ireland because she's the best. And I just, well, she knows me. I love the unicorns, and so I thought I would take a look, open it up here, and see what messages we have. I've never worked with this deck, okay? Other than taking a look at it, I have not actually pulled any and done any actual readings for anybody else. So let's just see here what comes up for the collective today. They're not very talkative. There's an interesting thing that happens. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm shaking you guys. I forgot. I was leaning on my workspace here. All right. So let's see. There's a thing that happens with cards, right? All cards communicate with you. So they'll let you know when they're ready. And you know what I didn't do and should be done? This is Practitioner 101. Let's clear them out first. They were sent overseas and they were sitting in a beautiful shot there, I'm sure. But I really want to pay a little homage. Angels, ancestors come in. We're just going to do this. It's that simple, guys. And some people may say there's a placebo effect with this, but you just have to experiment and see what works for you. So, anyway, I'm going to clear the cards. Let's see if they will be a little bit more talkative. That was Palo Santo that I used, which is Nature's Incense. Now, they're slipping a little. Oh, now we have communication. You see? Literally, a card jumped out. Not a peacock. Beauty. Beautiful card here. Absolutely gorgeous. Not a peacock. I'm trying to get you out of the glare. Beauty. Okay. So let's see if there's anything else. I will definitely be reading the messages here because I have zero idea. I could probably intuit. We'll do that. Why don't we do both? I'll do an intuitive read and then we'll read the meaning. Guys, is there anything else or is this just a one card? Okay. The next card out here is fluidity. Okay. Fluidity. And then the next card that I'm drawn to is daring. And the next time I'm drawn to is hunting, not a cat. The next card I'm drawn to is majesty. Wow. And magic. Clarify, is there anything else? I feel like that's a lot. I feel like that was more intense of a read than I was. They were like, shut up. We told you to go to work. So I'm working. I'm working. Making the donuts. Okay. No, there's nothing else. And they got mad. Is there anything else? When I say they got mad, guys don't be worried about that. It just says that like they threw all the cards down. They're like, no, there's nothing else. Okay, got it. You should be talking to your angels like that. It's fun sometimes because they talk to us just like we talk to them. And sometimes they're not so sweet. And what that means is they will make sure you get a message. All right. So I am fascinated to see what this reading is going to be about because I have no idea. No idea. You guys know I always keep stones and crystals on me when I read. And I think it's appropriate because this came from this bestie that sent me the cards. Let me just pull out my handy dandy stone and crystal that I have here. Moonstone. While she was over there, she sent me this jewelry, and it is a piece of moonstone, and it's absolutely, y'all. I wish you could see it up close and really get the flecks, the pearlescent flecks there that don't look like a glare. It's so beautiful. It's very reminiscent to me of, let's see if I can find it. Yep, the unicorn cards were on top of them, maybe getting charged up for their debut. Let's see. It reminds me very much of Labradorite, right? Labradorite has these flashes. Well, this opal, moonstone rather, has similar flashes. It's just, yeah, you might be getting it there just a bit, but similar. This is just more pronounced in the Labradorite. In any case, I love that. So these two were my beautiful little gifts, and this is all about psychic energy, femininity. I will be making a crystal clear video about the moonstone so that those of you that need this in your life use it. So whenever I'm reading, I always charge up my readings with a little crystal. It's a little bit of fun there. Now let's get back to your reading. All right, so we have our cards here. I'm going to hold them up for you, and then we'll go through. So see what you take away. See what you take away. Let's do this together, guys. Putting on our thinking cap to think. 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 Yeah. So, what do we think? What had popped up to your intuition? New conquests pop up to mind. Beauty, fluidity, majesty, magic, yeah, daring, and hunting. I love the hunting. Maybe it's the Leo in me, but I love that. I love that so much. So let's see what's going on here. The box is talkative. The cards were not. Let's see what's going on. Be patient with me, guys. We're going to read these. So if you want the message, stick around. All right. So many languages it's written in, which is fantastic. It's so funny. I'm so used to everything being American. How silly of me. The world is opening me up. All right, beauty. So this is the message. Before I even do anything, just from the card, let me see if I can pull anything from this. Obviously, she's beautiful. We get that. What I'm seeing actually, though, is something I've never seen when I've looked at a peacock, and that is a lot of people watching you. So for whoever this reading resonates with, there will be a lot of eyes on you. Some of them are jealous. Some of them are genuinely supportive. The ones that are genuinely supportive are the closest to you. And they are watching and amazed by your creativity. Some new growth happening here as well with you. You're really comfortable with who you are. You know, she's fully tattooed, and it would be a tribal, but the energy that I'm getting of it isn't like a sleeve. It feels tribal. It feels like you found your tribe. That's what I'm hearing here. You found your tribe. Yeah, you found your tribe. Hey, Jess. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad. Yeah, you found your tribe. There's a sexual energy here, too. But this is about you loving yourself. And so that's interesting. The sexual energy, I think you're drawing that in because you love yourself. And that is what's happening here. You also have a spirit guide with you that's working directly with you. We get assigned different ones at different parts of our life, but you have one that's like right here, Jiminy Cricket on your shoulder. Anyway, let's see what the card says. What a beautiful plumage. Feathers of color. Let's take a look here. Feathers of color. Can you guys see that card? Feathers of color and whimsy. They are pretty birds, aren't they? But the peacock parading in all its beauty is magical. Look closer and see the peacock unicorn. Beauty is everywhere in all things. It is not. Beauty is everywhere in all things. It is not. Sorry, guys. It's light. Only easy on the eyes, but it is a miracle of color, light, and vibration. Enjoy the beauty all around you as a peacock draws near. meditation. The peacock appears and enfolds you in her colorful grace. She hands you a mirror to gaze upon your own face. What do you see? I am beautiful in every single way. The action is to take time as you prepare for your day or that big night out. Yeah, I see you guys getting ready for something, but that big night out, comb your hair just right, dress to impress, adorn yourself with a beauty, and allow the vibration to make its way forth into the world. You're gorgeous. Remember I said everybody's watching you? Hey, yeah, I'm live again. I'm gonna be doing some lives today. I got time. It's my day off with clients, so I thought let me prioritize you guys today and spend some time with you. So, the peacock energy is of attraction, right? The male peacocks actually are the ones with this great plumage. The peahens are not as beautiful as women. So this is also about mating dances as well. Okay. So anyway, next fluidity. So fluidity, and it says not caught it. Got it done. It says not a cloud. Fluidity, not a cloud. So let's see here. I'm hearing wee willy winky. Is that like a nursery rhyme? Paul Revere. Time after time. Time after time. Lying in my bed at night, something and I think of you. Up in a pillow. Illusion, the moon here. Illusion. Illusion is nothing new. You saw, I know. The second hand unwinds. If you're lost and you look, if you're lost and you look, then you will find me. Time after time. It's time to release old dreams, is what I just heard. All right, fluidity. Ebb and flow like the clouds that change, laughing and giddy. Who would want to stay the same? Certainly not I, nor would you. We change and transition, staying fluid and true. It is our nature to change and whisk away like the clouds. Appreciating this quality, a unicorn is found, where a cloud becomes a unicorn, and then a fish, and then more. In the moonlight, here in the impermanence, the clown unicorn takes flight. I love that. Take a journey in your mind's eye up to the clouds where you nestle and rest with the billowing puffballs all around. Watch them change, watch them form, watch them flow, watch them fall. Enjoy the fluidity and welcome it all. Affirmation. I flow like the water. I am soft like a cloud. I change and I grow. I grow with magic all around. Action. Lay on your back on a sunny day and watch the clouds take form and shapes. Allow your consciousness to be fluid and drift away. This is a recipe for a magical day. Wow, it is. It's one of my favorite things. I've got a video up here about grounding and getting outside and like actually grounding, guys. It's a real thing. You should totally do it. Um, but I'm seeing sexual fluidity here for some people. I just gotta say what I'm seeing. Fluidity makes me think of that immediately. But also falling away from illusions, finding truths in your life. So I love that. The next card is Majesty. Hi, Jenny. Majesty. And not a tiger, okay? Which is funny because we're ending with the last card, which is hunting, not a cat. But I'm not a tiger. Bamboo. Bamboo. I'm hearing you shoot me down, but I'm titanium. The thing about bamboo is it's really resilient. It can be used for so many things, and it hardens, and it carries water, and it can be hermetically, those capsules before they're cut into are hermetically sealed, so the water inside is sterile. You could use it if you found it and could get it open on a wound for cleaning. It bends with the wind. It can bend and get low to the ground, and when it grows tall, so tall to the trees, it whistles. The wind whistles through it when there is a strong breeze, and it makes sounds, and they clank together, and it sounds like those wind chimes that are made of what this is, which is bamboo, a cacophonous sounding of energy and a mixing of energy between, I'm hearing me and you, so I think this is you and another person. And so that's the magic of a bamboo forest. That's the magic of seeing the forest for the trees. That's the magic of rising from something that could have taken you down to your knees. That's the magic of coming through. I'm hearing the legends of the fall. That's the magic of surrendering it all. You've transformed. You are bamboo. You are resilient. You bend but you don't break. You are majestic. Let's see what the book says. The path breaks into a gorgeous bamboo into a gorgeous bamboo forest. Let me hold this up for you. You have never been able to see so many shades of green, and soon that incredible kingdom you encounter a king. A majestic tiger graces your presence. You are awestruck by his stripes, his mane, his paws, and in that moment of magic and wonder, you realize that's not all. It is more than a gorgeous bamboo forest, more than a tiger when we believe. In the beautiful connection of majestic moments, the unicorn tiger can be seen, appearing only to those that bask in the beauty and majesty in all things. The king of the unicorns is here to proclaim to you that you are royalty. Allow the unicorn tiger to lead you through this majestic kingdom, and when you reach the throne, he invites you to sit down. And then in the kingdom of unicorns, you are invited to wear the crown. The affirmation is, "I am royalty." And I was listening to a reggae song. Is it Beres Hammond? She's royal, so royal. I might do a video about that. It goes very well with your pum pums full of prestige, different genres, eras, and times. Similar sentiment. Beres Hammond better defined. Okay. The action, oh majesty, oh wonder, oh beauty, oh grace, take yourself to that realm, whatever it takes. Enter into the throne room and proclaim your royal seat. Hold your head high and remember always, you are king and you are queen. The crown is already on, my loves, and it is now your turn to don yourself with your own crown. The next card is not a fairy, magic. Not a fairy, magic. Aren't these cards wild? Like, how fun, yeah? Not a fairy, magic. Let's see. I'm hearing about Iris van Herpen. Iris van Herpen is a famous designer and artist. I'm paralyzed by her work. As you can see, I can't even talk. This fairy that is not a fairy, but is magic, she looks like she's wearing one of her pieces. I would say I'm going to connect it, but we shall see. Her I don't know how this is relevant to you guys, but the channel messages is her runway shows are breathtaking. She creates an otherworldly space, alien, both and underwater at once. The dresses are fully functioning forms of art. She is brilliant. I literally Google stalk and watch her for every time she has a release in a show, so that I can just not breathe for the 8 minutes while magic happens. She is magic. But anyway, someone needs to know she's from Sweden, Stockholm. She is Swedish. And if you saw her, her affect is so very plain. She's beautiful, but in this very simple way. You would never think that in her mind these things did stay. This energy for play is here. This is whimsy. This is avant-garde. This is romance. So what they're saying here is this is your chance, is what I'm hearing. And then I'm seeing mushrooms. So mushroom clouds, mushrooming, mushroom tit, y'all. Let me get out your business. Mushroom that. But we're grounded. You're grounded. Even though this feels very underwater and underworldly, there is this grounded energy. And I think now that I'm looking at it, she's a fairy and nymph that's in a forest. So this is just, but then I'm hearing about humidity, hot, something like a hot sweat, Congo, jungle fever. I'm hearing a lot of things really quickly. Because in the rainforest, they say you could almost breathe the humidity. So that's one of the things that they're talking about. Hot, steamy, hot, heavy, but also about creation, fantasy, manifesting. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. Things that are besting, blush, new. New. This is new because this is like a bright pink here going into purple lavender. So we're dealing with the energy of with the crown chakra with the purple, but it's funny because it's coming out of her shoulder. Someone feels empowered to take something on. There's a flirtatious energy. This is also mimicking the peacock that we got in the beginning here, where we're extending ourselves as we do when we're either protecting ourselves or we're mating. And this feels very much like an alluring way that she's sitting, like, come hither, you know? Come hither, no more debating. That's what I just heard. Come hither, no more debate. Oh, someone just said, come here. Anyway, let me read it. Fairies are real. You encounter one along your path. So tiny, so thrilling, dancing her dance. There is a miracle in this, the tiny face speaks, because magic only exists if you truly believe. Oh, guys, what I was going to say about these cards is that, especially with this one, I was like, now we know that there is no unicorn tiger, but what's so funny about that is, well, unicorns technically don't exist, but they do. We know scientifically they have traced all manner, and like, think of our rhinoceros. There's a reason that this lore is here. But my point is that they do exist, and when you believe in the energy of it, it's not so much about like, this unicorn's gonna gallop into my kitchen. It's about understanding that this is the energy that you're imbued with. Also, this is about manifestation. Believe in what you want. So manifesting or mating or doing any of that stuff, you are pulling into you what you want and what you think you can have. You have, I've said it here recently, you have the sex life you think you deserve, or you have the relationship, the partnership, the job, you fill in the blank that you think you deserve. Anyway, so let's get back to her. It's magic if you truly believe. Suddenly, the fairy takes on a new form, fueled by pure magic, the fairy unicorn. Mystery upon mystery, magic within magic. How meta. I love it. Or how meta and how micro at the same time, really. You open your heart and reach out to grab it. Meditation. Sit with the fairy as she tells you a tale of time when the light of magic prevailed in this world. What does it say about the power of belief and trust in her tale? Affirmation. I believe in fairies. I believe in magic. My world is full of wonder. This very much reminds me of Louise Hay, You Can Heal Your Life. If you are speaking things over yourself, then you are experiencing less strife. If you believe that magic abounds, you believe that love is for you, you believe that dreams and financial hopes and aspirations all can come true, and then the universe hears you and says, and so it is. I'll make it for you. The action, dance with the fairies, have your own little dance party, play magical music, allow whimsy to take hold. Magical lies if you just open your heart and believe. I love that. The next card is Not a Mermaid, Daring. Hello, hello, hello. Not a Mermaid, Daring. Oh, I'm glad you guys are chatting. Good. Not a Mermaid, Daring. Let's see here. What's the channel message? Fire coral. Some like it hot when they know that the heat is on, which is funny because she's submerged. Everything is blue. But this looks alluring. This looks alluring to me, but that's because we all see things that are lies or that are true. This is a fish I'd be careful of. Daring. Maybe an energy to be careful of. Maybe because for me it looks like someone that I used to know. So I'm like, this is the devil. Who is this? Let's see what's going on here, guys. I don't know. I'm gonna pull out here and see. Oh, I'm in the French part. Viva Paris! Okay, hold on one second. Not an ending. A leaf. Not a mermaid daring. Bear with me, guys. All right. Do you dare to leave your path and dive into the deep and experience a place where the men do not tread? Sink or swim? Will you jump in? The water is choppy and cold, but fine. And if you dare to explore, you may boldly claim, adventure is mine. Well, isn't that funny? It's funny the way I was channeling it was from fear, because the last time that I took an adventure, it led me there to a fearful place. But I guess our angels are saying, let's erase, and reset. And they're beckoning us for adventure. And it's something that I won't soon forget. An adventure, they said, you won't soon forget. Got it. Come explore. Come wander. Come be a part of the sea. Fluidity, the sea. You guys get it? Come be part of the sea. In the spirit of daring, a mermaid will be. Mystery upon mystery, magic unfolds. She is a mermaid unicorn for those who dare to brave the cold. Swim deeper into the kingdom of the mermaid unicorn. Feel your bravery, your daring, your dashing and dazzling form. Allow this confidence to emanate into every fiber of your being. Affirmation: I am daring and dashing hero of my own incredible story. I am courageous. Action: do something that scares you. Go on, take the challenge. Do you dare? It's up to you what you do. Look in the mirror. Your hero is staring back at you. Your hero is here. Wow. So for my past triggering and maybe from yours, you want to dive deep again with someone? Do you dare to dive deep again with someone is the message. I don't know. So let's see here. Not a cat hunting. Not a cat hunting. Hi, Terry. I think I'm the kingdom of the unicorn too. Not a hat hunting. All right. Not a cat hunting. Let's see. Now, remember what I said? I felt like this was all leading up to love and relationship. And I must say, you put that together, but you may have gotten other messages out of it. So let's see. Not a cat hunting. What are we hunting? Let me channel the message first and let's see. What I'm seeing here is the Grand Teton. So someone seeking stability. I'm also seeing, I'm hearing Desert Rose. I'm hearing Desert Rose. And then I'm hearing Kiss from a Rose. I'm hearing ba-da-ba, 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 ba-da-ba. There used to be a gray tower. You see that gray tower? That's why that came to my mind. There used to be a gray tower on the sea. You became the light in the dark side of me. Life remains, but all that's the heart of me. Did you know that when it snows, my eyes become kissed from a rose on a grave? Huh. So there's some energy of burying some past connection here, and being at peace with it. Actually, this isn't sad at all. This is an indifferent place. I love how the card is kind of a sepia muted tone. That's a real place of indifference to me in a color schematic. Yeah. I love how you're being guided away by brave kind of cat unicorn energy. The curls on the tails also remind me. I'm hearing, looking back over my yesterdays, I see reflections of you and me. For some reason, those tendrils are interesting because that's the way our past is the ass. Our past is the ass. What I'm seeing is actually octopi tentacles here. Okay, so I'm seeing octopi tentacles, even though that's just a curly, kind of interpreted fun tail. And what I'm seeing here is that they're saying don't get stuck coming out of your past and get like attached to your past. That's what I'm hearing with this. Also, seeking and being in a position of power. We're back in the driver's seat is one of the things that's coming up here. So that would put you in a place of hunting because the hunter is always in the brush covered in camouflage, eyeing the prey. So this is hunting if we're talking about sexual connections and new connections in this way, but maybe just a new vigor on life, a new lease on life in a certain way. You kind of got your eye on the prize is what I'm hearing. Let's clarify what the card says, but that was the channel message. Who is that prowling around the living room and the side streets alike with grace and agility and power in her claws? She is the great hunter in search of her prize with glowing gold eyes and a whisper in the moonlight, elusive and fierce. Here, kitty, kitty. Oh no, think again, because this small little cat is much more than a pet. She's a ferocious hunter. See her transform? She is a thing of magic. The feline unicorn. Feline unicorn. Come on. This is for my, what did Carol Baskins say? Hey, cool cats and kittens. This is for all my cool cats and kittens out there today. All right. Carol Baskins. Oh, not Carol Baskins. Snacked him. Carol Baskins. Fed him to the tiger, snacked him. Wait a minute. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy. She'll chew you up. Who's a man eater? Is a man eater. I'm like hearing a whole playlist here. Let's see here. Carol Baskins, not Carol. Let's see what they're talking about. All right. Climb aboard the back of the mighty feline unicorn with your sword in hand. Slink off into the night in search of adventure. What treasures will you find? Affirmation: I am a hunter in search of my prize. I told you, eye of the prize. Got the eye of the tiger. It's the thrill of the fight. Come on. The songs are coming. So I am a hunter in search of my prize, and I reach my goals with ease. Another Louise Hay-esque affirmation. Action: spend some time alongside the feline friend, whether it is petting your own little lion, visiting a shelter, or making friends with a stray. Admire and observe these tiny hunters at work and at play. Also, a Leo friend, like they said, will be, well, they said a feline friend, so they mean actual cats. But memories all alone in the moonlight. Oh, cats. All right, so that's why I say you're in the sepia tone, because you've already dealt with that part. And so spend some time with a Leo friend. Leo friends are fun. They're fun. They're fun. Leo rules the fifth house, which is lightness, brevity, romance, children, creativity, entertainment, all of that stuff. I am a Leo sun. For those of you guys that are here, you probably know that already. But that was your reading from the person that sent these to me, my bestie. I could not have asked for a better gift. It was so lovely. So Unicorns by Paulo Barberi, and it has, let me see here. It was a great gift. Let me see the box. Let me see if I've got anything here. It is in French, English. It is in Spanish as well, and several other countries that I don't know, girl, that I don't know just by their flag. God, I feel ignorant here. But anyway, here we go. So this edition, this little booklet has all of these languages in it. And anyway, it was a fantastic little breeze through. So I hope you guys got something from that. So good to spend some energy with you. I am going to pop off here for a while, get some refreshments, and I will be back shortly because I have something coming up from actually one of my commenters and dear friends who popped in today, Terry. Terry is my Ethel. Terry has been in my life for umpteen years. I can't even put a time frame on it. And we met at the metaphysical circle, or metaphysician circle, which was like a gathering in our town. And you know, it's one of those moments where you just are like, hey, I just found a soul tribe member, like, you know. In any case, Terry gifted me with this book, and Terry and I have a relationship where we're able to kind of be honest with each other. And she's just taught me one of the most beautiful lessons in the last year here, but she shared with me something as we had our full circle kind of like kumbaya moment about the lesson. This book, Tear Soup. So I will be coming back on to share this with you, serving you Miss Frizzle realness today, and we will talk about tear soup and grief. And I'm so grateful for that book. Thank you, Ethel. Thank you. And I will be back to share that with everybody. All right, come back and join me in a few minutes, guys, and we will have story time. Go grab a snack. If you want snack time, then you can do nap time. It's like a full toddler day today. So good to share some energy with you. Come back and we will continue to evolve together. Yes, kindred spirits. Oh, what did you say, Jess? Oh, my sis is a Leo and she is my best friend. Oh, see, that's so sweet. We Leos are magic. Great use of these tarot. Thank you, Jess. Goodness. I need to put Jess's voice on a loop in my phone in the morning. She's like sunshine and magic. Belinda, you're like vitamin C. All my girls here are magic. Thank you, empaths. You guys share so much good, juicy energy with me. All right, I'll be back in a bit. Bye.